So quickly before this video starts, I just want to say that I won't be able to make any more Hydroneed videos. And the reason is, for some reason, Steam deleted all my cloud saves and the local saves. I did not delete the game and didn't do anything with the game, and I made sure I was using the correct Steam account, and for some reason I don't have those saves. Those saves aren't there. And also, I had a Hydroneed video that I was editing, and then I accidentally deleted it because I was trying to delete some other videos, and I guess I won't be finishing Hydroneed. I mean, there's no end to the game, but I had a video, and the video was made like 5,000 coins a minute, and I'm really sad that I accidentally deleted it because that would have been such a great video. So anyways, back to the video. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm gonna be completing Subnautica in this video because I never did. And before I continue on, this video contains Subnautica spoilers, so if you don't want to spoil the game, stop watching now. Now with the disclaimer at the window, I look at the last time I played this world, and it was the 28th of December 2019, almost a full year ago. I can't believe I went from playing it every day to not playing it for a year. Now, let's start the game. So, I started the game by immediately opening the settings and checking if VSync is on because the mouse movement feels a bit sloppy. It wasn't, so I look around because I forgot everything about my base. And the first thing I noticed is that the stripe on the medkit fabricator as well as the medkits changed from red to green. And then I opened Salt and Living Things storage locker and I found 5 salt in it. I was confused as there were 2 salt lockers, and why would I need 2 salt lockers if I barely have any salt? Then I remembered the salt storage locker was full because I had water filters which make a lot of salt. Then while preparing food for the adventure, I accidentally cooked 2 instead of salting them. Then I take a second to check my vehicle's names, and we got Vector the Cyclops, Neptune the Rocket, and not forgetting you, Camera 1 the camera and Camera 2 the camera. And Gary the prawn suit, Brandon the prawn suit, oh hi Karen the sea moth. Then I finally decide to continue looking for the plants to make the hatching enzymes. I get out and search on Google where to find these plants and biomes. After searching, it said it was southwest of Life Pod 5. I opened my inventory and checked the PDAs to find the location of Life Pod 5. I couldn't find it until I searched it and I realized it was a life pod that crashed like in. So I go southwest heading for the Lost River, and I find a big hole and jump in it. And find the blood kelp zone, which is where one of the entrances to the Lost River are. I walk around aimlessly until I find a big drop and, well, a warper. I tried to desperately get away from the warper, but they shot a warping bubble at me. But luckily I dodged it because I moved out of the way. I jumped down the big fall and a new soundtrack plays. Kinda cool, but not as cool as the credit soundtrack. Nothing beats that. After a little bit, I find it. I find the Lost River. After a little bit of walking around, I jump out thinking this is the plant I needed. I slice it, but it wasn't what I was looking for. I walk around more and find nothing. I searched again and look at the picture of the plant, which I didn't do before. I don't know why. So now that I knew what the plant looked like, I was able to almost immediately find it. Who would have thought? I explore a little more and find a weird giant alien cube, and I almost get warped. And I found a ghost leviathan. Then I go to Vector and go home. Charge some power cells in Vector. Then I make some cute peoples and head to Vector and realize how stupid I am for charging power cells using Vector's power. So I unloaded the power cells from Vector and went to charge them at my base. Then I realized I don't have power cell chargers at my base, so I go and deconstruct them from Vector and reconstruct them at my base and charge them. Then I noticed it's charged using more power than the reactor can produce, so I tried to make a reactor rod, except I don't have any quartz and titanium. I head out to the kelp forest and get some metal salvage. I get bit and run away like a little chicken, and then I make titanium and get the quartz. I head home, expecting low power, only to realize they already finished charging, so I went out for nothing. So I store everything and go to Vector to head to the kelp forest caves to get the ice locker, the 3rd ingredient. I get it and head home. I get the last ingredient and I go to the Lost River again and get attacked by a creature. I find another huge skull and an alien building. I go in it. Inside there are a bunch of bone artifacts, so I scan them and get the 3 iron cubes before they're in the room, and I also find a cuttlefish egg. Then I tried to go to the actual Lost River, but I just kept going in circles and looping. Then I get attacked by a ghost leviathan twice. I repaired Vector and decided to continue the next day. So the next day, I continued trying to get to the actual Lost River. But on the way, I found a Warper and an EMP squid guarding the entrance. So I tried to go around them, but it was too late as the EMP squid started to attack. I ran away and tried to find another entrance. And I do find another entrance, but I was followed by the EMP squid and I get attacked again. But I managed to escape and find the actual Lost River. And I also found the Tree of Life, or the big purple tree. I call it the Tree of Life because, well, it's home to a lot of ghost rays, and fortunately they're peaceful, or I would have died by now. Well, all the rays are peaceful. And then I ran out of food and water and desperately tried to find something I can eat. I look at the deep mushrooms, see if I can eat them, but I can't. So I scan them and leave. I find the active lava zone and get some gel sacks to eat. They only give a little bit of food and water, but I guess a little bit is better than nothing. I store the seeds in the prawn suit in case I die, so I don't lose them. I make it to the lava zone, then I die. Then I get bored, then I start playing Among Us and go to sleep. Anyways, I go to get Gary and eat. I continue adventuring through the lava zone and I find a really aggressive warper. The warper kept following me, and the warper had the audacity to warp me twice. Not once, but twice. Then I find the sea dragon and I try to stay away from them while staying away from the warper. But then the warper teleported in front of me and had the and tried to warp me. Meanwhile, I was trying to hide from them. So I get attacked, I attacked them and managed to through the wall. And I was really confused on how I went in the wall as I was just trying to get away from the warp. I think I accidentally did a glitch where you go towards the wall, then do 180 and move backwards. Anyways, I tried to go in the alien facility, but no luck. I just got stuck in it. I couldn't get out or go in. I made a post on the Subnautica subreddit, but only one person responded to me and told me to warp out using commands. But I can't warp out while in a prawn suit, and I didn't want to leave Gary behind. So I ulted 4 and I went all the way back to the entrance. I made my way through there easily because I had Vector as a waypoint. I went to the facility entrance and saved the game and went in with Gary. As I went in, I mined an iron cube and got stuck. So I ulted 4 again, and this time I skipped the iron cube and skipped everything else in the room and just went to the aquarium to hatch the sea emperor's eggs. I get out and get the ingredients to make the hatching enzyme. And I realized I need to make it at my base at the fabricator, and I also realized that I needed the Seacron seed I put in the storage at my base at the very beginning. Then I find a portal and go through it, and it leads me to the mountain island. So I go home and make myself the hatching enzyme, hatch the eggs and cure myself, and I also watch the sea emperor die. I scan myself and I'm now normal again. I go out the portal and the warpers won't attack me because I'm cured. So that's a relief. I go in the rocket and prepare the time capsule. It's all good until I realize that I forgot to disable the quarantine enforcement platform, aka the giant alien gun. So I go back to the island and I realize that the gun is on the floating island. I go there and I can't reach it because Gary's jets don't have enough juice in them to be able to fly that high. And I was tired and it was midnight, so I go to sleep and continue the next day. I come back only to realize how stupid I am, as I can just get out of the prawn suit and swim there. I legitimately forgot that you can't just swim and I'm not locked in the prawn suit. I realized that this was the wrong island and that the mountain island was the correct island, and go to the correct island. This time I went with Karen the sea moth as it's easier to maneuver with her. I went in the moon pool of the alien facility. I made my way through and finally made it to the gun deactivation room. I went in, the thing broke my arm, and it deactivated. And then I went to the rocket, and before I went in, I wanted to customize it because it wasn't customized and the name Neptune was the default name. I was gonna make it neon blue, but then I changed my mind to something even better. Yeah, that seems fitting. So I called the elevator and went in, and launched the rocket. And now, I'm gonna shut up so you guys can watch the cutscene without interruptions.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time capsule jettisoned. Caution, approaching orbital debris field. Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver. Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Man, that was a journey and a half. So guys, this is gonna be the end of the video. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Welcome home to Alterra. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.